What's up, guys? Welcome back to another channel on the video. If you watch Sissy lesson 3, you know that I don't know why it rhymes. So we're back again with another video. If you haven't watched my previous videos, just check up right here. Today we're doing 8 famous Korean actors you will never see again, like they're disappearing from the industry. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Korean actors are disappearing left and right and ending their careers in the acting industry.
Bro.
One of those is the case of Kim Soo Rin. The last time you saw her was probably in the first 6 episodes of Bloodhounds, but since then, she's nowhere to be seen. For
Why?
those who might not know, Soo Rin has been in the industry since she was only 9 years old. Growing up in the spotlight definitely took its toll on her, because in the years to come, she made tons of headlines for all the wrong reasons. The first time she got into trouble was when she was 13 years old and was accused of underage drinking and smoking. Considering she was just a child at the time, she got let off the hook pretty easily. We can't say the same for her driving incident though. On May 18th, 2022, the Gangnam police received lots of reports about a car that seemed to be swerving on the road. Turns out Soo Rin was the one behind the wheel, and she wasn't exactly sober. On the way to her destination, she hit several objects and ultimately she collided with an electricity generator, which caused an entire area to lose power. As if that wasn't bad enough, Soo Rin then attempted to flee the scene instead of taking accountability for her actions. When the police finally got to her, they discovered her blood alcohol level was around 0.2, which was enough to get her license revoked. To make amends, Soo Rin shared a handwritten apology on her Instagram. She promised to compensate anyone who was inconvenienced by her reckless behavior. Following the scandal, she was dropped from the drama trolley and stepped down from the Netflix series Bloodhounds. Since she had already filmed most parts of Bloodhounds, the production made the decision to edit her out of the last few episodes. As the cherry on top, Soo Rin was also banned from KBS. To say she had it rough after the incident is an understatement. The court gave her a fine of around $15,000 for driving under the influence, and she was getting dropped from projects and deals left and right. Her lawyer revealed that she and her family were struggling as a result of the scandal, since she was the main moneymaker at home. There were even rumors that she had taken on a part-time job to support herself. Last December, Soo Rin made her comeback on Instagram after 1.5 years of radio silence. She debuted a new hairstyle and has been posting more actively ever since. Keeping in mind that netizens are pretty fed up with her, it's not going to be easy for her to get back at acting like nothing happened.
You know, when she was 13 years old, it's understandable because, you know, she's being influenced by the people around her. But as an adult, drinking in South Korea is already bad enough. And then being this careless, what she did could even have injured her, if you understand what I'm saying.
Although Soo Rin is trying to make her way back to the entertainment industry, Lee So-won probably doesn't get to enjoy that same privilege.
I know this one.
In May of 2018, So-won was charged with harassment and threatening someone with a weapon. According to the police reports, he attempted to kiss a female celebrity but was rejected. Although he got a big no from her, he continued to try to make physical contact. Feeling seriously uncomfortable, the woman called her boyfriend for help. It's said that So-won got very angry and threatened her with a weapon. When the police got involved, he started swearing at the officers, and it became very clear he was in an intoxicated state. As a result of this controversy, So-won lost his part in About Time and was even fired from his weekly MC position on Music Bank. In July of 2018, he pleaded guilty to the charges against him. Reportedly, the police had DNA evidence, so there was no point in denying the accusations. Following this, he had to stop all his entertainment activities, and we haven't heard from him since. Now on to Jisu, who made her debut in 2015 with a small role in the hit drama.
I remember that one. I remember very clearly. Like, it's always the cute ones. Like, I see a lot of Korea boos. I might even be called one. A lot of young girls that are obsessed with like Korean men. But it's always the cute ones you gotta watch out for, I'm telling you.
Kill Me, Heal Me. After starring in such a popular drama, Jisu was bagging roles left and right until it all came crashing down in 2019. Channel A reported that a drunk Jisu entered a taxi that was stopped at a red light and started attacking the driver. It said that she slapped him, cursed at him, and repeatedly hit him. Things got even more out of hand when the police arrived, as she attacked multiple police agents as well. It's reported that she slapped the officer who took her to the station and even bit another one. As punishment, she was fined 5 million won and was was given probation for a year. Sometime after the incident, Jisu met with the taxi driver to apologize to him in person. Although she broke down in tears in front of him, he accepted her apology without any further compensation.
Yeah.
After the scandal, Jisu could kiss her career goodbye. She had to step down from her role in The Secret Life of My Secretary. SBS edited her out of most scenes and even refilmed the episodes that were previously finished. Her actions were so ridiculous that all major broadcasting stations decided to ban her from appearing on any of their channels. Her agency also dropped her, making it impossible for her to land a new job ever again. Considering she's blacklisted everywhere, it's very unlikely she'll ever return to the industry. Moving on, let's talk about Kim Jisu, who
don't you think this is a little unfair? It's crazy. Everybody has done something bad once, twice, thrice in their lifetime. Like, people do bad things, but if she apologizes, why is she being banned? Like, so one mistake can cost you your entire... Bro, being a celebrity in Asia is not child's play. Like, oh my god.
Disappeared from the face of the earth overnight in 2021 when he became the subject of one of the biggest scandals in the industry. This all happened in March of 2021 when he was starring in River Where the Moon Rises. Even though the drama was being released weekly, filming was still ongoing. The show came to a sudden halt on March 2nd of 2021 when an anonymous netizen shared a post in which they claimed that Jisu used to torment his classmates back in middle school. Sharing details of the past, they wrote, "I was mistreated by Kim Jisu and the delinquents in 2008, my third year of middle school. I was a victim of all kinds of school violence, like being made an outcast, blackmailing, insults, and harmful language." The netizen explained that Jisu was part of a group of delinquents, and he had an easy time hurting other students because he had a bigger build. It's said that they would repeatedly target the same people without any remorse. Once this statement was out, more alleged victims came forward sharing their own chilling stories. It seemed to be a bottomless pit, since Jisu was then also accused of having touched girls inappropriately and even having filmed himself engaging in inappropriate activities in the school bathrooms. To say his reputation was tarnished is an understatement. Jisu published a handwritten letter apologizing to the victims he hurt, but it was already way too late. Soon enough, he left the cast of River Where the Moon Rises and was replaced by Na In-woo. The production company had to refilm the already existing episodes and all the other footage that was ready to use. The scandal caused the drama serious damages, which is why they sued Jisu's agency for $3 billion. Jisu was already shunned by the public, but then his agency also decided to drop him, leaving him to fend for himself. He made sure to hire lawyers to investigate the situation and then disappeared from the public completely to fulfill his mandatory military service. Jisu had previously admitted that he wasn't the greatest person in middle school. However, he firmly denied having ever touched his female classmates inappropriately. In July of 2021, truth came above water as it turns out the person who accused him of coercing his female classmates into doing inappropriate deeds was lying. In other words, the story was completely fabricated. In October of last year, Jisu returned from his enlistment and answered some burning questions regarding the scandal. He revealed he personally met with the first person who accused him and shared that they're on good terms with each other now. There seemed to be a big misunderstanding as the accuser had confused Jisu for someone else. There's been rumors going around that Jisu is planning a comeback. Industry insiders revealed that he's been meeting with various agencies to find the right fit, but so far without success. Recently, he was also spotted at a club in Manila alongside actor Shin Sung-ho. Netizens weren't too happy about this, suggesting that they're still bitter about his scandal. He's definitely trying to work his way back to the acting scene, but it's doubtful he will succeed in Korea. That's why we may see him work in other countries instead. Park Yuchun's career has also been a bit of...
So, if I make a mistake, I'm buried and gone. That's what you want to see. Some of these are really bad, like the bully. This is conflicting. I'm not gonna
roller coaster. Over the years, he's found himself in the middle of multiple controversies. In 2016 and 2017, he was accused of having inappropriately touched 4 different women. The charges were invalid though, since the police ruled it was difficult to prove the use of force. Sometime later, the case was forwarded to the prosecutor's office in Seoul, where he was cleared of all charges. charges. Although he managed to get out of this mess, things got worse for him in 2019. He was arrested under the suspicion of purchasing and using substances with his ex-girlfriend. The police also accused him of destroying evidence by dyeing his hair and even shaving it off before undergoing examination. Initially, Yuchun denied the accusations, but in the end, he admitted the charges and was sentenced to 10 months in jail. Following this scandal, his former agency, CGS Entertainment, terminated his contract and revealed he would retire from the industry. At the time, he didn't retire though, because he made a comeback in 2020 and got into even more trouble. He got into a legal battle with Have Fun Together, the company that had acquired the management rights from his former agency. This company made sure to prohibit him from appearing in any broadcast, forcing him to halt his entertainment activities. Since then, he joined Logbook Entertainment, but making a comeback is still difficult because the court refuses to lift his broadcast ban. To make matters worse, Yuchun is also being accused of tax evasion. As the National Tax Service noticed, he evaded a sum of around $300,000. Yuchun hasn't only been facing legal problems, his love life also isn't going that smoothly. He was rumored to be dating an incredibly wealthy Thai heiress who also happens to be the daughter of a high-ranking government official. It's said that they were dating for over a year, and even thinking of marriage, she allegedly launched a skincare brand and used him as an endorsement model. It's even speculated that she helped him during his legal battles. However, in December of last year, reports came out that the two unfortunately parted ways. In November of last year, Yuchun posted a handwritten letter on social media apologizing for all the concerns he caused. He explained he's currently investigating all the ongoing claims about him. It's safe to say he won't be able to return to the small screen anytime soon, as that ban is very much still in place. Just like many of the others, Kang Ji-hwan won't be returning to the entertainment industry anytime soon.
Why?
He built a great career as an actor and completely ruined it in 2019. He was arrested for having forced two of his female colleagues to do inappropriate deeds. It was reported that he invited two female colleagues over for drinks at his place after a company dinner. Later on, when they fell asleep, he entered their rooms and touched them inappropriately. One of the women managed to text her friend before the incident, writing, "We had some drinks in actor Kang Ji-hwan's house and now we're trapped." She asked her friend to report it, which is how the police arrived. At the police station, Ji-hwan explained he couldn't remember doing anything. He was placed in a holding cell as he was too drunk to even be questioned. Recollecting the horrors of that night, one of the women said, "We were sleeping. Kang Ji-hwan was supposed to be asleep in the room on another floor, so we never expected this to happen." Although Ji-hwan firmly denied the accusations, claiming he was too drunk to remember, he eventually admitted to the accusations. He confessed he harassed the women and apologized to them. In this case, an apology is definitely not enough. He was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison and 3 years of probation. At the time of the scandal, he was filming for Joseon Survival. Of course, he was dropped by the production team, but he had already completed 12 episodes by the time he had to leave. He was replaced by another actor, but the drama took a hit nonetheless. As a result, Ji-hwan had to pay around 5 billion won as compensation. By now, he's already served his time, but it's probably for the better if he never shows his face in the industry again. You might remember Sun Sung-won from Hello My 20s. He had a pretty stable career until he committed the same crime multiple times and vanished from the face of the earth.
Which is
in December of 2018, Sung-won got into a car crash and attempted to flee the scene. He was caught by witnesses and taxis who followed him. When the police finally got to him, they noticed his blood alcohol level was way too high. Shockingly enough, this wasn't Sung-won's first time driving drunk. It had happened 3 times before this incident, even causing him to get his license suspended. In other words, he wasn't only behind the wheel drunk, he also didn't have a license. Due to the serious nature of the crime, the police decided to apply for an arrest warrant. As a result of his actions, Sung-won was sent to prison for 18 months. After his release in 2020, he wasted no time and tried to make a comeback. He posted pictures on his Instagram sharing how much he missed his family. Netizens were quick to clap back at him, criticizing him for trying to act like everything is normal. It's safe to say Sung-won took the backlash to heart since he deactivated his Instagram account and even left his agency. Last up is the case of Go Soo-won, who disappeared without a trace in 2021 after it was rumored that he had abandoned his pregnant girlfriend. In 2021, news broke out that a certain actor K had been accused by his ex-girlfriend of abandoning her while she was pregnant. The woman coming forward with the story shared more information about their relationship. She said, "Actor K got divorced in early 2017. I only dated him after confirming this. I'm not a cheater. From the early days of our dating, he always said that he would marry me if I got pregnant and that he would release articles about it." She claimed that she got pregnant but miscarried the baby. She also revealed that this actor had threatened to sue her after she asked him to delete inappropriate pictures of her off his phone. It was unclear clear who this person was until Soo stepped forward to identify himself as Actor K. In a public statement, he said, "Firstly, I want to sincerely apologize to the woman for everything. I will make sure to take responsibility for the things that I should be held responsible for. Ever since this happened, Soo has been absent from the industry. It's unclear whether his goal was to retire permanently, but he's nowhere to be seen on his agency's website. As you can see, these actors can lose their careers just as quickly as they built them."
Being a celebrity in Asia is no child's play. Like, people have this power over their celebrities, and that was it for the video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Bye.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.